Hey everybody, G7 Healing here. How are you today? Thanks for joining me. Big message. All about perspectives. All about exploring new perspectives and being opening to others' perspective with non-bias and non-judgment. Respecting others' morals, values, and beliefs. Not being blocked by negativity or judgment. Big message going on here. I have the cards faced up for a reason. Let's begin. I'm going to clear the mess or the energy. The messages, that'll come later. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, universe divine. Please make me a clear vessel of love, light, and healing. Please protect this reading, myself, and the viewer. I love and appreciate you so much, and thank you. The hangman energy is what you're in. It's clarified by the star energy. This is someone that has really worked hard on opening their mind. Trusting the universe, trusting the positivity, trusting the negativity, and utilizing that to form new perspectives, whether that opposes you or not. They want me to talk about the universal law, relativity. And let me just read it to you really quick before we go ahead and clarify this energy. The relativity is the principle that everything is perceived relative to one's own perspective, meaning your experience of a situation is influenced by your individual viewpoint, background, and current state of being. Essentially, everything is relative to you by your own personal experiences. This viewer who I'm talking to has opened and expanded their mind. They're open-minded now. They've used an opportunity from others' viewpoints, from others' perspective to take into consideration to expand their own mind. I know that's a big pill to swallow, but that's what I'm getting. That's a really good thing to have, viewer. Let's go ahead and clarify the hangman here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles is all about balancing out, taking everything at face value, not sitting on the emotions of the situation at hand, not taking offense to someone's perspective or viewpoint, holding your own, but being non-biased, being non-judgmental, I should say unbiased. The Five of Swords, to clarify, is basically fighting your own inner battles of your own personal experiences, which means, what's relative to you. We can't place judgment on anyone's perspective or viewpoints because we don't and have never walked in their shoes, not fully. We can hear about it, but as they tell you their viewpoints, it's their perspective. Correct? I mean, there's a lot of branches here. Clarify the Five of Swords. Yeah, check that out. Another balance card, equal give and take. Six of Pentacles is all about equal giving and receiving, understanding but not judging, respecting but being unbiased. It is what it is. That's their viewpoint. Doesn't mean you have to stand by it. I'm just saying take that into consideration and understand you haven't walked in their shoes, whether you're against it or for it. Everyone's backing of their own viewpoints and perspective are going to be differently backed up by their own experiences. And that's the truth. The viewer who I'm talking about really trusts the universe, really utilizes the opportunities that come in that make you think, that make you, turn, your head and think about, wow, I didn't look at it that way. Let's clarify the star energy here. Yeah, Ace of Wands is inspiration. Inspirational. Creative juices flowing. This is all about expanding your mind through non-judgment, unbiased. Taking things for what they are at face value. I keep repeating myself, but this is what the message is. You know where you stand. You know what you believe in. But it's all about, I'm still going to do and feel the way I feel, what's best for me, because everybody's journey in this karmic, on this karmic planet, has a different journey. And you understand that. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, this all talks about it's so important to focus on your well-being, to act in this manner, to respect, to understand from your own viewpoint through non-judgment. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is all about consistency, persistency. This is all about understanding, walking the way of life of, okay, I might not agree with that, but can I respect that? Absolutely. You can disengage, you can engage, you can help, you cannot help. It's all about taking information, utilizing that information for your own morals, values, beliefs, perspective, moving forward. Now with this Ace of Pentacles, that's what I'm talking about in my shorts. Go check those out. Click the link below and come back. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity, a gift, an understanding. I'm getting an opportunity to learn because the Page of Pentacles is under the deck. You utilized everything as a learning opportunity, which is how it should be. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody got a perspective that really broke down their walls like, whoa, I didn't look at it from that view. Now, this could be you, viewer, or maybe you did this for somebody else. Take it how it applies. But somebody really broke down some type of wall of what no longer serves them. And I'm talking about not walking forward through judging others on their own personal journey. That's huge. Now, the Emperor is the outcome card. This is the boss of your own domain. This is boss-like energy. Sitting and strong on their throne. They really know who they are. This is all character development to me for you, viewer. You're going to become a boss and better for it if you already are one. Clarify the Emperor. The Emperor is really, oh, here we go. Page of Swords is all about waiting to take action on something. This tells me somebody has learned a lesson of not reacting, but taking the time before they take action or even judge a situation. Take it how it applies. This is someone that's sitting very strong and knowing when to take action on something, when to disengage, when to engage, when to, form a perspective from somebody else's viewpoint, knowing how to take that into consideration with high respect, but not faltering on their own, not being easily swayed. This Emperor, which I believe is you, viewer, is not easily swayed because you've done the work. You've switched something around here to balance out your own mental stability, not following others. You've never been a follower. You've always been a leader. But with great power comes great responsibility, and with that responsibility comes balance. You figured it out. You learned something here. Some type of star-like energy, some type of divine inner being, whether that's you or somebody else, has really brought a new perspective into your world, into your life. And you're learning how to navigate that. And you're going to conquer it. You're better for it. Any more messages Yeah, look at that. Seven of Wands is all about standing your ground. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you believe in. But you operate in a balanced manner of non-judgment and unbiased. Taking in consideration other people's feelings, thoughts, actions, but knowing when to disengage, engage, or take action on or not to. This is somebody here, the viewer who I'm talking about has great power, great mental, emotional, and physical power. They had to learn how to utilize in a more balanced way, and you're doing it. Yeah. And now guess what? You are taking everything from this new perspective, this new mindset, they just said, and making plans. Your plans are more strategic and more well thought out now. Very strong. A plan to defeat any opposing sides that don't think the way you think, that aren't open-minded. That's a big message here. It's almost like I'm not going to let you be in my domain, in my empire, if you cannot walk the way of life from this newfound perspective and respecting others, operating that in a very well mindset, balanced mindset. Knight of Swords is all about taking action, researching, investigating, but taking action on something. A very powerful, active card. The Knight of Swords knows the truth, is fair, and triumphs over anything that opposes them in a negative light. The World. This whole new perspective, new way of thinking, new way of doing things, thinking things through, has closed out an old cycle that no longer serves you. Someone heed the warning here of, hey, you got to take this opportunity to live, learn, and understand. How can you move forward in a balanced way? You figured something out here. An old cycle has ended with great strength, great courage, and I'm getting great understanding. Which leads to the Six of Wands, success. This had to be done. You had to learn a new perspective, a new way of approaching things or accepting things, but still standing strong in who you are and what your path is. You've got a new beginning coming here. You're operating more in your heart space, they just said. But standing strong on your beliefs. Six of Wands again. Success, fame, fortune, victory, public recognition. You changed your life path in a sense of, it wasn't like it was going down the wrong path. It was just taking you longer to get where you're at today. This is all about success. This viewpoint had to be changed around to balance something out within your own world. Because what I'm getting is that there was a lot of opposing sides, a lot of people trying to sway you. But you are the emperor. You are not to be swayed. You cannot be swayed. But there is something about the divine saying, cool, I love that your stamina is strong, But I want you to understand viewpoints, but still act in the honor of being strong-headed, standing firm on your beliefs. But they just want you to take in consideration and respect others and know how to react or not react. And here comes that momentum. The momentum of a goal. There's something about a successful goal here. You want to achieve something here. And I'm going to be honest. From this moment before, you weren't achieving it. Or it wasn't coming to you in the right way. But now it's going to the Eight of Diamonds is the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about working diligently on a goal. You've got all the tools. You've got all the resources. It's time to take action or some type of... There's going to be some type of payback here. There's going to be some type of win about a goal. Let's get some more information. I want to get some more information about this goal. What's this goal about, Divine? What's this goal? A collaboration of some sort. You want to collaborate. And it's going to work. Yeah. It's almost like your goal is to collaborate to go again on another goal that you have in mind. But the divine said you're ready for it now, because before you weren't ready for whatever's next in your life. You had to get some type of balance out through non-judgment, through other people's viewpoints with respect, but standing firm on what you want and what you believe in, not being swayed. The emperor I'm talking to has some type of swagger, man. He's got the juice. Nine of Pentacles again. It's for your well-being. It's for the well-being for all involved. It's for your contentment. Moving in peace and harmony. No more stress, no more anxiety, no more fear. This had to balance out to get to this. Any more messages? I cannot make this up. What I just said. This was all for your own well-being. You balance this out so that you can move forward on your next goal with success without fear, anxiety, or pain. And then you got the Nine of Cups. I'm telling you, man. And then the Fool. The divine wants you to know this. They're so proud of where and how far you've come. You literally grew. All because you took the opportunity to learn, to understand. You took a big leap of faith to understand others' perspectives. And that's the truth. Confirmation. And then here comes that Chariot. You defeated your own demons. You got the Victory card, Triumph card, facing fear, facing challenges, and then here comes the Knight of Cups with an offer. Whether that's an offer coming to you or you going towards someone with an offer, but it's someone from your past. Someone that gives you butterflies. Let's get an angel message so we can close this out. What's the angel message for the viewer, please? There's a strong connection coming in. Oh, I cannot make this up. The Lovers. Intimate relationships, good health, partnering up with people that are the same morals, values, and beliefs because you had to get strong in where you stand. I think you were questioning in the past, who am I? What does this mean? I've got such power and resources. I need to balance something out, and you did it. And here comes that Chariot again. With the awakening. Looking at things from a different perspective. It's important to be yourself. Willpower. Intimate relationships with like-minded people. I'm going to end it on this 12 awakening. Looking at things from a different perspective. This is what the whole reading is about. And then I got the sun here on top of this. Wow. Happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself and keep moving forward. Keep that open mind. Keep respecting. Operate with non-judgment and unbiased. You got this. It's a win-win-win for everybody involved. You are the emperor of your own domain. You have the power. You have the resources. You have the leadership skills now. That's what it is. You had to develop this balance for the next level of leadership that you are going to pursue on. Something big's coming in for you, Emperor. So get ready to be ready. I cannot make this up. Under the deck again, the Emperor. There we go. You are a leader. You are disciplined now. You are balanced. And it's beautiful. All right, Emperor, I'm going to leave it here. I love you. Please hit that like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.